Hey Collective and Soul Tribe, happy Wednesday. We are going to be doing a, video about decoding angel numbers, okay? So I did do a post the other day and I had mentioned to you guys, if you guys have an angel number that you specifically want to see in the videos that you guys wanted more of a breakdown of, then put it in the comments, okay? So I'm not 100% sure. I did see somebody write in the comments the number 23, and I think their username is lilma, Lil.ma, okay? So Little Ma, this is for you, all right, boo? This is just going to be just how to break down the numbers when it comes to number 23. So let's just jump right into it. Let's get started, okay? So it is a simpler number compared to like the other videos that I do, but at least you guys can get an idea of what that number might mean and how to kind of go about it whenever you see it, okay? So I got my colors here. So we're gonna do, the first one is gonna be 23, and I'm doing it big this time so you guys can see, okay? Let's see. Okay, so when we think of the number 23, okay, and again, I'm just going to put an equal sign here as well. Okay, guys, I was getting a text message, and last time I think I didn't or call or whatever, I didn't swipe it away or like end it. My entire video went on mute, so I said, let me just pause the video and end the call quickly. But anyways, so the number 23, okay, 2 plus 5 equals, 2 plus 3 equals 5, right? I'm doing the math in my head before I even get a chance to like give you guys the information. So we have here the number 5, okay? And we're just gonna bring that down here. Now, what do we want to learn about the number 23 and how the number 5, what we need to know about the number 5? Because again, we know that 5 equals change, right? So let's break it down into simpler terms. So for 23, we have the number 2, okay? And when we look at the number 2, this talks about balance, harmony, and partnerships, okay? So I'm going to write down balance, harmony, partnerships. Okay, so what is it that we're trying to balance at this time? What are we trying to build when it comes to our harmony or harmonious relationships and partnerships at this time? What partnerships resonate with us and don't resonate with us at this time? That's what we're trying to break down for each number, okay? For number 3, we're talking about creativity, okay? So this is about creativity, expression, and joy, okay? So I'm just gonna write here, creativity, expression, and joy, okay? So what is it that we need to do when it comes to our creativity? How do we handle certain things when it comes to our expression, how we express ourselves? And when it comes to joy, how joyful are we when we are in that moment? Like, is it really a joyous or a joyful moment? Or are we just in that moment to be in that moment, okay? That's what we're trying to figure out when we see the number 23 or seeing 2s and 3s in general. Now, when you see the number 5, okay, the number 5 talks about change, freedom, and adventure. Okay, so I'm going to write change, freedom, adventure. Okay, so now that we broke that down into these 3 different, sections, now we can say to ourselves, okay, with balance, okay, we need to balance out our creativity. So when we balance out our creativity, change will always come, or there will be changes, okay? When it comes to harmony, it says, are we expressing ourselves in a harmonious way? And if not, we have the freedom to do so. Okay, you have the freedom to express yourself no matter where you are in this lifetime. When it comes to partnerships, right? Are we in joyful partnerships, positive partnerships that bring out the best out of us and not the worst? Okay, and if we're not in these harmonious type of partnerships, Why aren't we taking adventure to seek or to be around people who are similar when it comes to joy within partnerships? Okay, so that could be something that you guys are trying to understand when it comes to breaking down these numbers individually. Now, if I were to bring it down some more, okay, and I'm just gonna write down, because this is for little, this is the username that I saw. Okay, this is for little ma. Okay, so now for when it comes down to breaking these down even more, like further, now we're gonna say, what is number 2 for us? Because we know that this is about balance, we know that this is about harmony, and we know this is about partnerships. But what about it, okay? And how do we move forward? What is the archetype to move forward in that, okay? So again, for some of you guys, this is being the peacemaker, the diplomat, and also when it comes to union and mediating, okay? So being a mediator. Okay, so I'm gonna put peacemaker. Okay, we also have the diplomat. Okay, and then we also have union. And then we have mediator. Okay, so peacemaker, diplomat, union, and mediator when it comes to balance, harmony, and partnerships. Now for creativity, right, and expression and joy for number 3. Okay, this is talking about for some of you guys, this is about the creator, okay, when it comes to creativity. So what are you creating? How are you communicating? Is it your artistry? And how are you inspiring yourself and others around you? Okay, so again, when it comes to creator, because this is creator energy, creating something new, okay, whoops, communicator, okay, communicator, artist, and inspirer. Okay, what is it that we're creating? How are we communicating this? What is it? Is it our artistry, like I said, and how are we being inspired at this time? Okay, number 5 talks about change, right? So when we look at number 5, this is about taking action. So what does that mean? You're traveling. Okay, sometimes you may see in my tarot decks that I have travel, but that doesn't necessarily mean that you guys are going on vacation. It just means movement or taking action within a situation. Okay, so for some of you guys, when it comes to this energy, this is about being the traveler. Okay, so traveler. Okay, again, for some of you guys, this is also being a transformer. Okay, so being able to transform and being an alchemist could be very, significant. And then we have explorer. Okay, and I think also, if I can remember, liberator. Okay, so now that we broke these down into more simpler terms, right? Now what we want to do is look at it. So when it comes to peace, being a peacemaker, a diplomat, union, and mediator, peacemaker could be being a creator, okay, creating peace, okay? Being a diplomat could be the way you communicate to people and how you communicate. Union could be your artistry, you bringing people together by your artistry, meaning your talents, your skills, how how you show up and how you develop other people's mindsets and skills as well, okay? Mediator is someone also being the inspirer. So you are the mediator when it comes to inspiring people to grow, inspiring people to move forward, inspiring people to stay out of stuck situations, okay? Even when it comes to that, you being the peacemaker and being the creator, making peace, creating peace is you making movement towards that, okay? You being the diplomat and how you communicate diplomatically, right? You are transforming relationships and partnerships, communication, okay? With union being the artist, you using your skills and talents as an artist to bring people people together is you being the explorer. People are being able to explore your artistry, being able to explore more because of your artistry. You open up people's eyes because of your talents, skills, and gifts, okay? That's what an artist does, okay? An artist opens up people's eyes. It doesn't mean that only about painting. It could be poetry. It could be something that is an art form, expression, okay? Mediator for some of you guys when it comes to your inspiration, how you inspire people. You mediate inspiration in people, okay? You liberate people to want to do more within themselves, okay? This is how you would break down these numbers. Even if it comes to you seeing this is about you making that within yourself, that change, right? So I'm just going to break it down here. Okay, some more. Okay, so I'm going to break it down now when it comes to colors and frequencies. Okay, how that represents for you guys at this time. Okay, so again, when it comes to the number 2, like I said, this is soft pink and peach. Okay, so okay. I'm going to get to the frequencies after, but we're just going to do the colors, okay? For number 3, this is yellow and gold, okay? So it's almost like you guys could be wanting to wear these colors more to activate certain things that you are trying to build or trying to express at this time. So especially when it comes to like communication, you guys could be wearing the color blue, especially third eye energy activation. That color kind of like mixed with purple a little bit could be very significant, okay? But the number 5, right, with that color, turquoise and aqua, like I was saying, okay? So for some of you guys, turquoise and aqua, okay, could be very significant at this time, right? Now, if we're going to break it down now into frequencies, how do you want to activate these frequencies in order for you to ground yourself, okay, or to get yourself ready in grounding yourself is very significant. What we're going to do is for number 2, this would be, I think it would be 417 frequency. So hertz, and that's connected to the sacral chakra, what you feel, okay? Especially what you feel when it comes to, you know, partnerships and wanting peace within partnerships and things of that matter, okay? When it comes to the number 3, the frequency for that would be 528 hertz, okay? So 528. Okay, and that color that's associated with that, not color, sorry, the chakra would be solar plexus and heart chakra, okay? Because this is tied to your heart chakra, meaning creativity, how you express yourself, and also when it comes to, for example, what you can do, okay? So you can feel when it comes to your emotions, opening up your heart and being a little bit more open-minded in that sense while things are unfolding, okay? Number 5, for some of you guys, this is about 639, okay? So 639 hertz frequency. This is connected to throat chakra and heart chakra energy. So you always speaking up for yourself, which is activating your throat chakra, but also speaking from the heart is very significant at this time for some of you guys watching this, okay? So this was just a random, you know, video that I wanted to do for Lil Ma, okay? But this is how you would break down you know, angel number 23 and simplify it down to a singular digit, okay? So for example, you could be seeing 2323 or 3223 or 3232 or just 222333, okay? But this is for Little Ma and anybody else who's watching this video who, you know, had questions about this specific angel number, okay? But I'm probably going to do another angel number. Okay, so let me see if I can do one that's random. We did 23, so because we're doing only double digits and not more than one, let me see if I can pick another number. So for, I don't know, for some of you guys could be seeing the number 62, okay? So 62, okay? 6 plus 2 equals 8, okay? So I'm just going to write down 8. And hopefully I don't go over 20 minutes, but if I do, that's okay. Okay, so again, we're going to do the same thing we did in the other video, like in the other example, right? So for example, for some of you guys, when it comes to 6, 2, and 8, we want to break it down to see what they mean simplified, okay? So for the number 6, for some of you guys, this is about love, family, and nurturing, okay? So I'm just going to put love, family, and nurturing. Okay, for number 2, we already did this already technically. So this is about balance, okay, harmony, and partnerships. Okay, and then for number 8, right, if we're talking about the number 8, this is about power, okay, abundance, okay, and mastery. Okay, so when it comes to love, okay, what are you balancing at this time when it comes to love? And if you are balancing anything within love, are you stepping into your power? Okay, because love is the highest frequency. Okay, when it comes to family, are you feeling like your family units are harmonious? And if it's not harmonious, what are you doing to make it more harmonious in the sense where are you removing yourself from certain people, places, and things? Are you creating your own family, meaning your own soul tribe or collective? What is it that you're doing? And once you find that soft spot, is it bringing you abundance? Okay, is it making you feel abundant? Right. When it comes to nurturing, are you nurturing your partnerships? And if you are nurturing your partnerships, what partnerships are you nurturing that is helping you master certain things in your life? Okay, these are partnerships that help guide you and not tear you down. What is it that you're doing in order for you to see that you are a master of your own, gifts, okay, talents, skills, whatever it is, right? So now that we broke it down to those terms, we're going to break it down some more, okay? So let me do this. And I hope I'm going at a very good pace where you guys can kind of understand. If not, pause the video if you want, rewind it, do what you need to do. But I hope I'm explaining it very, straightforward and direct to the point, and also getting to where you guys can understand, okay? So again, with love, family, and nurturing with number 6, what does that mean, okay? That means you guys are the healer, okay? So this is for healers, okay, harmonizers, okay, caregivers as well, and also empaths, okay? Now, when it comes to the number 2, right, we already did this already, so this is about peacemaker, okay? Again, peacemaker, we have also, I think diplomat is what I said. Yeah, diplomat. Okay, union is very significant, and then also mediator. Okay, so that's what we get for number 2. Now, number 8 talks about the manifester. Okay, so you guys are manifesting. Okay, you guys are manifesting what it is you desire, the achiever. Okay, so what are you achieving at this time? Okay, authority is very significant as well. And also balancer as well as, is significant. So when we break this down into simpler terms now, okay, what we're going to do here is, when it comes to love, what are you healing? Are you healing love, or are you being in situations that are loving and they are healing you? Okay. Again, take what resonates with that. Balance and peacemaker. When it comes to being a peacemaker and balance, are you receiving the balance you deserve? When it comes to your power, are you manifesting what it is that you desire? Healers need peace. Okay, healers need peacemakers. Peacemakers and healers need to manifest what they desire. Putting healing and peacemaking together, being able to heal and have peace within self, is what's going to help you manifest. Okay, being someone who harmonizes, okay, and being the diplomat, especially when it comes to family and harmonies, okay, is very significant. You guys are the achiever when it comes to abundance. So when it comes to family, you harmonizing, okay, you being in harmony with what you're diplomating at this time, it's allowing you to achieve abundance at this time, okay? when it comes to being the caregiver and the empath, right? Are you being someone who is empathic when it comes to caregiving within yourself and other people around you? If you are these caregiving energies that you are nurturing, these unions that you are nurturing and mediating at this time, is it allowing you to step into your authority? And if you did step into your authority, have you mastered that? Okay, what is it that you mastered that is allowing you to bring in balance at this time? Okay, so for some of you guys, that could be confirmation as well in this energy. Okay, so let me break it down now. Okay, when it comes to like colors, and also when it comes to you know, frequencies and things like that, I'm going to choose a different marker. Okay, so with the number 6, right, when it comes to this color, this is rose pink and emerald green. Okay, so emerald green and rose pink are significant. You guys could be wearing these colors, or you guys could be utilizing these colors more frequently. With number 2, this is about soft pink and also peach. So if you notice, the color pink is very, you know, prominent in this message. So I'm going to say soft pink and peach. Okay, now when it comes to the number 8, the color frequency for that would be royal gold and deep purple. Okay, so take what resonates with that. Okay, now when we look at the frequencies, right, what frequencies resonate with us when it comes to these messages, we want to look at the colors as well. Okay, so the colors might also give an indication of what the frequency might be. So for number 6, with the color rose pink and emerald green, this will activate the third eye chakra and the heart chakra because of the emerald green. Okay, so for this one, this would be 741 hertz. Okay, for this one, okay, for number 2, this one would be 417 hertz, okay, which is connected to the sacral chakra, what you feel. Okay, and this is also connected to partnerships, right? And then lastly, number 8 would be the 888 frequency or hertz. Okay, so 888 hertz would actually be connected to solar plexus and root chakra, which is what you have. Okay, especially with royal gold and deep purple, you would think it would be connected to the crown chakra as well. But when it comes to manifesting, this is about what you have in this energy and what you can do. So taking action. Okay, so I hope this was very informative. Okay, I hope you guys were able to take away something when it comes to angel numbers and the frequencies and things of that matter. Okay, but I'm going to leave it here, guys. So I hope this resonates with somebody, or if you can, you know, share it with someone who might, you know, take the information in. But yeah, thanks for the love and the support, guys. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. I'm looking at the time right now, and it's 12:34 p.m. So angel number 1234 could be very significant, and I did do a video in the past with that angel number, kind of breaking it down. So yeah, take what resonates with you guys, and I'll leave it here. All right, guys, thanks for the love, the support, and I'll see you next time. All right, guys, love you so much. Bye.